Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Auction Not Included. This is episode 98. In the last episode, I noticed that Absurdities was stressed, so I decided to upgrade the luxury barracks to proper private bedrooms. They start let's try that sentence again. They still currently count as luxury barracks, and the reason they're not private bedrooms is I don't have any back walls for them, so that's the first thing we're going to do. If I could click on the right button, that would work so much better. I'm assuming I have something that would count as a back wall. Drywall, that should count. Yeah, that'll totally work. Interesting, you can't just drag them out as a giant square, but that's fine. We'll do them all separate, not a big deal. And there's one more thing that we need to address in a second, because I have added a new mod. I'll fix that square in a second. Let's just pause so they don't build it, because that would annoy me. There we go. Okay, and the other thing I had noticed was up here with the Sleet Wheat. The liquid is doing all sorts of funny things. This side here is fine, but on this side it starts coming in this way, because somewhere in the middle it's decided is like the single most important part. So I added a new mod called Advanced Flow Management, and you see that's what this bit here is. I just have to actually figure out how to work it, but either way, clearly we can see, yeah, it's in fact it is this square here. So if I say you only go that way, I shouldn't really have to do this for every single one, but if I have to, I will. Can I maybe copy settings? Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Beautiful. Right, now you are seeing that you go and you continue along. Yeah, that's better. Not that there's anything happening here anyway, but as the pipes have helpfully broken again, but anyway, that was a case where the temperature here is still too cold, so I boosted this up to 20 before it'll kick back on, so it's going to be a bit, but hopefully that will sort that. But either way, I want to get the water at least nominally flowing in the right direction, so hopefully that will sort that out. Hopefully being the operative word. Just the temperatures we're dealing with here are so cold, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Constantly broken. Let's boost that up and let's get that done. Because there should still be some brine in the pipes here, although it's going to be too cold probably. Almost certainly. But if we can get even a little bit of it going, then that should help a bit, I guess. And at this point, that's kind of all I'm hoping for, is just kind of things to work a little better. I suppose what I could do is make like a little loop here so it has more time with the heater, which hopefully would do the job. I guess you flowed through already. So really, I guess there wasn't that much in the pipes, no? Apparently not. Fair enough. And until that is going, that Sleet Wheat's not going to be getting much in the way of water, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Not sure how we can deal with that better then. I mean, I need this warmer so it doesn't break the machine, and yet this thing wants it so silly cold, like it just... Because it wants water, and yet it wants it at negative, like, 50 degrees. Like, yeah, it's just kind of nuts. It's just absolutely nuts. Go ahead and fuel the rocket up a bit more. Yeah, you can go for a short trip. Because we went out... Oops. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. We did go out and visit this artifact here and picked up that mug. There is another one here that's not too far away. Would that be 1, 2, 3? Yeah, it's 4 away, so we would need 8. Unless we went here. But this would be just a mining one. But it does have algae, which I do want, and some copper. The sand and sandstone I don't care about, but these ones I do. And apparently an artifact. So we could actually pop here and grab at least the artifact bit. That might not be a bad shout. But we are researching the ability to pick up payloads. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. In the meantime, let's grab something here. Actually, we'll just grab some glass. We definitely need that. Okay, so we have lots and lots and lots of lumber, far more than we need. I wonder if there's some clever way for me to recycle this back around onto the loop. Yeah, conveyors. Because right now, theoretically, if stuff is coming down here too slowly for one of them, but too much for the others, and it doesn't matter which way it is, but it would be nice if we could have these coming back and be put back onto here. I don't know if I'm clever enough to do this without wrecking anything else. Because my concern would be it would then just be this continuous loop where it would just be putting itself back on the chain and never actually dropping to be used by the machines. I don't know if I'm clever enough to do that. Or if I should just leave it as it is and not worry about it. Because clearly we have enough production of lumber. So maybe it just doesn't even matter. Yeah, we have plenty of ethanol. And this isn't really running full-time anyway, because the automation doesn't require it. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe I'm being paranoid over nothing. This is just bizarre. This is just bizarre. Anyway. Oh, I guess that lets me talk as well a bit. I did finish the pressure vacuuming here. So ever so slowly stuff is just leaking out of here, and it's just this long corridor. It's just unfortunate that carbon dioxide, of course, wants to naturally sink downwards, so it's not going to naturally float towards that opening. But theoretically, this should be ever so slowly dropping in pressure. Just it's going to be so slow, I don't know if we'd ever even notice it. So that was probably a pointless project, but it amused me, so there you go. Anyway, did you finish up here? It looks like you did, so these should now count as proper, yes, private bedrooms, so we get that extra point of morale. So they should be just ever so slightly happier. And the stress is dropping, because this was at 23% earlier. And yeah, now your morale is just enough. Okay. So your stress level should be mostly ticking down when you don't have soggy feet. Of course, we have soggy feet all the time because there's water all over the place. Speaking of, why do we have so much liquid here that we're not capturing? We should be grabbing some of this, yeah? Like, well, just grab all this. I know you can't do some of that, but because our water levels are not spectacular, so let's grab some of this. Even if it's an ugly manual process, let's at least grab some of this. Wherever we can, anyway. And have it. You're on and yet you're not running. Why are you not running? Yeah, so you push all the way up here, you go up through the radiator. That's all well and lovely. Then you come back on this pipe here. Because this somehow is... Yeah, you are receiving lines. That's the problem. Okay. So the piping was still not right. Now it should be flowing nicely, though. Not sure how we got some polluted water in that, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Because this side should have only ever come from the desalinator. Either way, we now will have liquids flowing again, which means our tank should start to recover somewhat, hopefully. Because they are both pretty low. Do we still have any ice in here? No, we do not. There's a fair bit just sitting there, though, which somehow still hasn't melted. I suppose at 100 tons, that would take a while, wouldn't it? So let's do the breaking up bit again. Haven't done a couple of them in a while. But that cracks off just shy of a ton of it. In fact, once you're... Yeah, we don't even actually have to build these things. They don't even matter. Once this thing has set them apart, you can see that they warm up so much faster. So yeah, that's actually better, because I don't even need dupes building them. I never even thought about that. As soon as this thing pushes the ice to where it should be built, we can just cancel it. That's so much better. It's hard to imagine though, at 23 degrees, that this still takes this long to melt. That's kind of crazy. But that's fine. Either way, as long as we are now pumping this nice hot water again, then it's all going to be fine. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Okay. Yeah, so now, since we have room here and we still have the artifact transport module on here, why don't we go grab this artifact? Why not, right? Because yeah, it's only 3 tiles away. So let's do that. We should, before I send you though, let's make sure you actually have some food here. Not a lot. But it is the new stuff, which is not going to rot, so that's totally fine. Outhouse only has 4 trips. So let's get that forcibly done. And air pressure still totally fine, so that part's fine. So yeah, once this is done, I think that'll be enough. That's a couple days. That'll be fine. There you go. Okay, now you're good. So now we can go. As soon as Bubbles arrives, which looks like that's you right there. Beautiful. Well, apparently first we're going to pop over here. I don't really need more ice, but I'll find something. I'll be back. Almost immediately it offered me more algae. We'll take it. It's as good a thing as any. And yes, you are now on board. Off you go. Okay, so it's basically a day each way. So yeah, you have plenty of food, you'll be fine. That won't be a problem. I just have to remember to keep an eye on you when you get there. Oh, the other thing I didn't check, actually, do you have plastic so you have something to do? Oh yeah, you got lots. Because you might as well be working on data banks while we wait. Absolutely no reason not to. We're going to need them at some point. Okay. Beautiful. I think in the morning we should be able to send over to the asteroid here. You should be ready to go. Yeah, you're charged. You're ready to go. So once they're up, we will send them across. Because I see no reason why we can't be working on 3 things at once, right? That never goes poorly. Apparently we're here just in time for some meteors. Snow meteors, apparently. Neat. Oh yeah, we have all these wires here. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this at the time, but it was an excellent user suggestion from a viewer that, you know, we have all these slug plugs sitting here. We might as well get free passive power every night, right? Absolutely no reason not to. It's obviously not enough to run everything, but if even this runs a little bit, it's free liquid for us. And it's completely passive, and that's the best part. So we're going to finally be ready to start building this stuff. We should, though, do the bunker doors before the... If we do the bunker doors before all this stuff, it won't all get broken. I don't think I actually have anywhere near this much steel, of course, but as long as these are done, generally speaking, before this stuff, that'll all be fine. Yeah, that's kind of nasty. I might need to put in like auto diggers. I can't remember what they're called. There's, I think they're auto miners, maybe? Is that what they're called? Robo miners, yeah. Just to automatically dig the, because when the bunker doors open, anything that's on these will fall. So I'll probably need 2 of them, it looks like. Yeah, 2 of them will probably be enough. That should probably be enough. I probably won't bother automating them. I don't see any real reason for that. They should theoretically be on at all times. Just not sure where it puts the stuff that it digs out. Do I also then need sweepers, probably, right? Well, we won't worry about it for now. That's already far too much building to do. Oops. You have arrived, which means you should have that collected, and therefore you are ready to head back already. No, don't click abandon ship.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button.
That would not go so well. That wouldn't go so well. I'm sure at some point I'm going to accidentally click that and it's just, I'm going to have a total meltdown. That I could absolutely see happening at some point. What a mess of a day that would be. Oh yeah, while you're in the process of this, officially it has no place to live. That's fine. Absolutely not a problem. How are you doing in terms of oxygen in your suit? You're still probably fine, right? I'm assuming. Not that you'll tell me, of course, but I don't see a progress bar on it yet, so I'm assuming you're fine. The fact that you're building these before this, despite the priority, tells me I don't have any steel over here, or nowhere near enough. Well, no, you definitely do not have any steel. Okay. Do I have any steel to actually send across is also a good question. I do have some. So let's go ahead and send some of that across. If I can remember where the actual teleporter is, it's there. I don't want to send absolutely everything, so I will sit here so I can shut it off once they've sent some. But hopefully that was enough. Hopefully. Uh, 3,000 kilograms. Because these take, what, 500 each, right? Yeah, that's gonna be 6 of them. Oh, okay, now your suit is running low, so we will be sending you back very soon. Okay. Okay, why are you sleeping there when you have a perfectly good cot right there? Did I... Oh, I wrecked your access to it when I put these wires in it. I never gave you a ladder. I understand. I understand completely. So sorry, you're gonna have a sore back. Hopefully you can finish that before I send you back, but I'm thinking probably not, because your suit is pretty much done, so... Unless you're doing it right now, and I don't think you are. No, you're not. Okay, never mind. We're done. And Bubbles should be back pretty soon as well. Like right about now. How's that for timing? Beautiful. So now, all things being equal, you should have something. Some self-contained system, apparently. Okay. Well, I think we're going to leave things there for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.